All right, we're back, and we got a very, very special guest on the show today. Let them know who you be, my brother.
What's up, everybody? How's it going? My name is ELTON DUARTE, and I go by LT. Let's get it.
Yo, I want to give you a round of applause, my brother. Thank you so much for coming on the show. I appreciate it. Big facts, big facts. How was it getting here, man? Did you figure out where it was at? Because I know you had no problems.
The ride
with
was
that.
pretty smooth. I was running a little late.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. I'm glad you're here once again. We're gonna get into a crazy interview, episode 37, the Jmack Experience Podcast. We're gonna get into this intro real quick, and we'll be right back. Welcome to the Jmack Experience Podcast. This show is for motivational purposes only. However, we will not be politically correct, but our goal is to inspire those who listen and watch the show. Thanks for tuning in. Please be sure to follow us at the Jmack Experience Podcast and email us if you would like to be a guest on our platform at the Jmack Experience Podcast at gmail.com. Peace. Yo, once again, it's an honor to have you on the platform, my brother. And first and foremost, man, I want to give you congratulations on your newborn child, man.
Thank you, man.
Real talk. How did that? Is that your one and only, or you got a few?
It's my second.
All right, nice. So how did it feel, man, to go through that experience once again?
It's wild, man. Just we was in there for a long time, man.
Yeah.
I'm recovering. Well, I can't take all the credit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. But sometimes it's just as stressful, right? Like,
it's stressful. It's definitely stressful, man. Had me going crazy a little bit. You know what I mean? But the most important thing was the baby's healthy. You know what
exactly.
I mean?
God bless.
My girl's healthy. You know what I mean? So those are the most important things. You know. So as long as they're good, I'm good.
That's a fact. I'm glad that everything went well and that it's healthy. And once again, man, it's an honor to have you on the show. So basically, I like to start from the very beginning. I know you do art. I know you do tattoos. I know you do music too, which is new to me because I really didn't know that. But more or less, like, where are you from? And for those out there, once again, who don't know your name, let them know your name and where you're from.
All right, so we starting from the beginning. My name is ELTON. I'm 35 years old. I was born in Spain.
Oh, you was born in Spain?
I was born in Spain.
Shit, that's crazy.
Yeah. Lived out there for like 8 years.
Okay.
And then moved to the States.
Nice.
Straight to Rhode Island.
Yep.
Smallest state.
Well, how old are you more or less when you moved to Rhode Island?
I was like 8, turning 9.
All right, so about like 8, 9 years old.
Yeah.
Okay. And how did it feel coming from Spain, you know what I mean, to a whole nother country?
It was definitely a different experience, you know what I mean? I was raised European.
Got you.
You know what I mean? With a European mindset, and then coming to the States was a whole different like switch up, you know?
Yeah.
I didn't speak English, so I had to go through those obstacles and stuff, you know what I mean?
That's tough.
Yeah, the bullying and all that stuff, you know what I mean? The style, you know, gotta make sure you got the right gear.
The Jordans.
You know what I mean? Yo, this is mad funny because to me, like, you know, back in the day, everybody used to rock White Forces.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I remember the first day I went to school and I had just some like Family Dollar white sneakers. And I thought I was fire. It was like, yo, they're brand new.
They fresh, right?
They're fresh, right? Niggas just clowning and shit. You know what I mean? But hey.
What are those?
You know what I mean? What the fuck is it? You know what I mean? Hey, you live and you learn. You know what I mean?
Nah, it's crazy.
It's my journey's been amazing, man.
Yeah, right?
It's been a beautiful journey. A lot of ups and downs. But we're living, man.
I'm glad that you actually embrace your downs as well as your ups. It looks 100%. Like that's what you mean by that. Like, because you could have been like, oh, I wish I would have had a better childhood. But like, sometimes you got to experience that so you can be grateful for things,
100%,
no?
100%. You got to go through the downs. You know
exactly.
in order to come up, There's a lot of people out here, just trying to be too comfortable.
Right.
I mean? You can't play it too safe. You know what I mean? You got to go out there and like challenge yourself.
Exactly.
I mean?
That's a fact.
Try to strive for something.
Now, so you come to Rhode Island. What part of Rhode Island exactly? Providence?
East Providence.
EP? Yeah, okay, EP, you was out there. EP, all right, doing your thing. And then that was crazy because, there's a lot of Blanquitos out there, right? I'm assuming?
Portuguese.
Oh, mostly more Portuguese?
Okay. Cape Verdeans, you know what I mean?
All right.
So for those who don't know, my background, I'm not just full Spanish.
Right.
My mom moved to Spain when she was younger. I was born there. both my parents are Cape Verdean.
Okay,
you
cool.
know, they were born and raised out there.
Right.
You know, they both, you know, went out their ways.
In Spain?
No, they were born in Cape Verde.
And then they moved
My mom, this is a long story.
All right, you don't want to get, all right.
No, so good, but you know what I
you.
mean? Long story short, you know what I mean? My dad used to work on ships.
Oh, so you ended up in Spain. Okay.
And my mom used to, you know what I mean? She moved to Spain to try to get a better
life for you
better
guys,
life,
right?
you know, not just for us, for family back in Cape Verde as well.
Okay,
you know
got you.
So,
all right. So now you come out here, East Providence.
Yep.
You said that you had to get used to it. It was completely different.
Yep.
Now, more or less what I'm leaning into, like, who inspired you to start, like, drawing and creating art? Because I'm assuming you started with that first, no? Or were you passionate about something else?
Nah, art, the furthest I can remember, like, me starting art was tracing...
doodling,
a Goku picture.
Okay,
it was a Goku cartoon picture, and I was tracing it on the window.
So the Dragon Ball Z shit,
Dragon Ball Z shit, which is crazy to think that I could go that far back. You know,
wow, that's crazy.
But I just get inspiration through just everything, man. Just everything in life gives me inspiration to create art.
So what I'm asking more or less, like, did anybody in your family draw? Did you know anybody that put you
my
on?
god sister. So it's a crazy story, man. It's a crazy story because my mom. How do I? Let me not go the full route. You know what I mean?
Whatever makes you feel comfortable.
My goddaughter, my god sister was the one that used to teach me how to, like, draw.
Okay.
Yeah, because she was always into art.
Okay, see, you always get it from somebody.
Shout out to Mari Jose.
Shout out to Mari Jose, man. And she's still around right now?
See.
She's still around?
Yeah.
All right, shout out to her then. That's what's up. I didn't want to drop that and you be like, yo, she passed away.
Nah. She's still out here. She's still creating art.
That's
you know what I mean?
Okay.
But she was the one that used to, like, like, you can't draw, like, feet this way.
Yeah. She taught you, like,
you know
the ins
the
and
fundamentals.
Outs.
You know what I mean? And then throughout the years, you know, I would create pieces of art and then I would stop.
Right.
Create pieces of art and then stop.
Okay.
It's just there's something about I would just put myself down, you know what I mean? Just because I would see other people create better pieces of art.
Oh, so you kind of like doubted yourself a little?
Like you had to, like, battle that obstacle in your mind of just, like, yo, just keep creating.
Right.
Creating, you know?
Yeah.
So over the years, I started realizing, yo, like, I'm getting better and better and better. And then one year, I forgot, like, I took the whole year off and I didn't draw for shit. I didn't do nothing.
You wasn't inspired, right?
I just was not doing nothing. And then the following year, I started again. And like, the next couple of years, then I started again. And I realized, yo, I'm getting better. Like, how am I getting better and I'm not even practicing?
Oh, so you were natural.
And I started, it's not just that. It's I started realizing art is just, it's in the eyes.
Got you.
You know what I mean? Like, if you're paying attention to the closest details, then your mind can, like, remember that. So then when you try to translate it into paper, and obviously you got to keep going. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Practice makes perfect. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you fall once, you know, you got to keep getting up. You know what I mean? Like, can't give up on things. And the obstacle is only leveling you up.
Right.
Every time you think you're shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You downplay yourself, and then you try to get back up, and then you realize, yo, I just got better.
Well, all right. So more or less, like, it's like everything in life, right? Michael Jordan started playing baseball, right? Mm-hmm. He wasn't the greatest basketball player, but he practiced, just like you said. So this is kind of like with everything in life. If you write music, you're probably not going to be naturally nasty with doing music. Exactly. You got to, like, practice your vocals. If you sing, if you rap, you got to practice on writing your bars, formatting songs, right? So, you know, they call it sharpening your tools, right? Like, sharpening your tools and getting better at your craft. Like, it all comes with the work you put into it as well. You know what I mean? So, all right. So now, more or less, how old were you at this time when you realized, you know what, yo, I think that I got something with this. You said you started getting nasty with it, more or less, and you started noticing that you were really good at it. How old were you then at that moment? More or less.
Like 17, 18.
17, so you're still fairly young, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you were in school, did you do art in school as well or not really?
I mean, like, if we had projects and stuff.
But, okay.
I mean, I used to mess around with clothing.
Okay.
You know, I used to
fashion.
Like
airbrush and shit like that?
On the sneakers, you know what I mean? Like the names.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I was hustling.
You was nice with it. Okay.
Yeah, I was hustling. But
yeah, you know how people had the jackets, they had the Air Force Ones with the graffiti on it, so you did a little bit of that too.
Yeah, I used to do jeans and shit.
Nice. Yeah, exactly. All right, so you were nice with it. Okay, you had a few tricks up your sleeve.
Yeah.
Okay, so now You realize you're good at it. And what type of art were you trying to create? Like, you notice, because everybody has a specialty. You know, like some people are good at doing portraits. Some people are realism. You know, like what was your specialty of drawing, you would say?
I would say like realism.
Realism,
Yeah,
okay.
anything like I was always striving to try to get as real as I could.
Right. When you paint a picture.
Exactly.
Got you. Now I'm leading. I don't want to jump too far out. So you go from the art. You're doing art. Were you doing like murals, painting? Did you do graffiti or anything like that? Or you was just drawing on paper, sketching it at home?
I was doing everything, man.
A little bit of everything? Okay.
Everything. There was nothing I was not doing.
You wasn't skipping a beat?
Nothing.
He was on it.
Legit everything, you know. Even like sculptors. Like
oh, you did that too?
Yeah,
oh, shit. So you really love art.
I'm one with the arts.
Got you. I like that. So you were saying about the sculpturing. How did you get into that?
Well, it's just... Well, going back to the first time I did the Dragon Ball Z picture and stuff,
yeah.
I just kept drawing, but I needed more.
Right.
So I grabbed construction paper, like cardboard boxes,
okay.
scissors, glue,
right.
tape, and I would create whatever I could possibly create with those things, whether it was like a sword. Yeah. I would do model houses.
Oh, nice.
So like 3D model houses with different floors and the steps and the doors opening and with the hinges and stuff.
That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. So more or less like an architect too. You know, architects do stuff like that. They draw like floorboards and. Okay, so now going from the art.
Yeah.
What got you into tattooing? Because I know you that's like one of the things that you're doing right now, like full time more or less, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What got you into that?
All right, so this story is crazy.
Tell me.
So I was working construction at the time, and I saw that my boy, this kid I used to do graffiti with, had posted that, yo, I'm doing tattoos now, this and that, whatever. And I was like, yo, that's fire.
Yeah.
I reached out to him. So I was like, yo, what's up, bro? You know what I mean? I'm trying to do tattoos too.
Okay, got you.
And I don't want to say like he kind of gave me the shoulder. You know what I mean?
He's like, nah, bro, this is my hustle.
It's like, yo, bro, like I'm starting. You know what I mean? So it was nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I was like, all right, cool. I want to say like a year later, so he put up another post. I'm still working construction. You know what I mean? Working, freaking doing framing houses,
breaking your back and shit
in the winter. Yeah, exactly.
Going through
what I mean? Just going through it,
trying to figure shit out.
Freaking roofing and shit.
Shit ain't easy, yo.
I saw he put up another post. He's like, yo, I'm selling my equipment. If anybody wants to buy it. I was like, fuck it. I was like, this is my chance. Boom, I hit him up. I was like, yo, I'll buy it. Boom, we met up. Sold it to me. Boom, boom. With a couple missing pieces. So I had to go online, buy my own pieces.
That he didn't tell you about?
You know what I mean? I didn't know shit.
Straight trying to play you and shit. You're like, damn, I thought you sold me the kit. Well, what happened was...
You know what I mean? Where's the pedal at?
Yo, that's crazy.
How the fuck?
So just figure it out. I gave you a deal.
Yo, I already know. You ain't lying, yo.
Hit you with the...
Yeah, it's funny.
I bet. So you go, you figured out you were missing things.
Yeah, so I ordered the things that I was missing. Boom, boom. I didn't even know how to put the machine together, so I went on YouTube. YouTube was still fresh at the time.
Yeah.
So there was like barely no videos on like tattoo.
You were searching shit.
It was like
yo,
how do you put a tattoo machine together? It was like
blank,
just blank. So
yo, that's wild.
Finally, I put the machine together. You know what I mean? I didn't even know what size needles I was using. You know,
man, you really had to figure this shit out.
Yo, it was crazy. I want to say like 3 tattoos.
You finally figured everything out.
Yeah.
How long did it take you?
I figured out how to like at least turn the machine.
Get
the machine going and the needles moving.
My question: How long did it take you just to figure out that portion? Was it like a week, 2 weeks, like a couple days?
No. So the only thing I was like really like critically missing was the pedal. Without the pedal,
got you. You can't start it up.
Start the machine. Like I could plug in, I see the numbers, but that's great. I don't know if this shit works still.
Yo, tell me it didn't come a long way, because you're right. I got my first tattoo when I was 18, bro, and it's true. I don't see no one using. Now I just got a tattoo like a month ago, and it's like wireless now. Yo, it's another level now.
I still use the old school.
You still got the pedal and all that. That's crazy, bro. You true to your roots. You true to your roots. That's fine. All right, so you finally figure it out. You get the shit going.
Yeah.
Who'd you tattoo on though? That's the question.
So it's mad funny. So I tattooed my cousin. It was yo, in the basement.
I can only imagine, bro.
He wanted some words on his chest.
MOB.
Trying to be fly. Trying to be like some Trey Songz shit.
That shit came out Trey wrong.
yo, I sat there and like I drew it. You know what I mean, with a pen. And I went with the ink. Boom, boom. I did the first line. I wiped. I'm like, damn. I'm like wiping the whole fucking shit.
You're like, hold on, it's not sticking.
I might have to freestyle this.
Oh my
so I
God.
freestyled the whole thing, like freehanded the whole thing. At this point, I'm like just writing on it.
Oh my God. He's probably like, yo, how's coming out? You're like, yo, that's just crazy.
So I'm like trying to wipe them, right? So I'm using water.
Yeah, you're not supposed to,
You're
right?
supposed to use green soap. So green soap mixed with water, right?
Bro.
That's what you're supposed to use, right?
Yeah, I'm listening.
So I'm like, yo, I'm wiping this with water, but like the ink's still smudging all over his skin. I'm like, yo, bro, I was like, I might have to use alcohol.
Yo, you fucked him up, bro. Yo, that's the worst
straight
thing
up.
you could
But
use,
hey,
right?
but he said, shout out to Johnny.
Shout outs to Johnny man.
Mines.
Real talk. That's crazy. Shout outs to you, bro. Because, yo, I could never do, like, let someone experiment on me like that, bro.
Yeah.
That takes a lot of guts. Yeah.
Listen, yo, but I told him from that day on, yo,
I got you.
All your tattoos are free.
Yeah,
bro.
I got you. For forever.
We recently actually just finally covered it because over the years I was just like, yo, I don't think I'm ready to cover that.
That's how
I don't
crazy
think
it
I'm
was?
capable of it.
That's how crazy it was?
It was just like, you know, like the numbers with like the letters were thick. You know what I mean?
What kind of tattaoo was it, if you don't mind me asking?
It was just script. It was just
Oh,
words.
you just wanted just a regular name?
It's just
something?
it was like a few like a couple paragraphs,
like a quote,
like a quote,
yo,
like
that's
a big one,
crazy,
you know what I mean?
bro.
Yeah, like a Bible verse.
All right, so now you fucked that up, obviously, right?
Yeah.
You used the alcohol. What'd you do when you used the alcohol? You just stopped. Did you think, yo, let me just chill and just stop, or you wanted to
it
finish?
was working. You know what I mean?
Oh, it was working?
Yeah, I mean, it was getting the ink out of the
you
way.
was getting it done. All right.
But, so it's cleaning. At least I'm, makes you show that the shit is at least.
Right. So what happened? Did you finish it?
I finished it. I fucked it up, obviously. But, over the years we fixed it.
Was he like, it's not too bad what you did? It's all right. It's all right.
You know what I mean? True supporter. True supporter.
Man, that's real. That's real. Shout out to him.
I did 2 other tattoos after that.
On him again?
Nah, 2 other separate
was
people.
like, nah, I'm good.
I did like words
Yeah.
words on this girl's wrist. And then I did another verse.
You tried it again.
It came out better. I'm my other boy.
Yeah.
And I stopped. I was like, this is it.
Well, you were stressed, right?
I was like, I'm not trying to have my name out here like, yo, this nigga trash.
Oh, damn.
You know what I mean?
Because you felt
people
it.
already knew me as a good artist.
Right,
so it's
right.
like, yo, I'm going to start tattooing and now this.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it. You know what? I'm going to start going to tattoo shops trying to see if I can get an apprenticeship.
Oh, you smart.
And I walked into a couple shops, you know what I mean? Showed them my portfolio and shit. And they were just like, nah.
Wah, wah.
Yo, I was like, yo, for like a year.
That's fucked up.
I was like, yo, I was tight. I was
Trying
like,
to
yo, you know
find
what? I was
somebody.
like, all right, bet. You know what? My friend hit me up. She's like, yo, my buddy's a tattoo artist.
Yeah.
He might be looking for an apprentice if you want to meet him. I was like, all right, bet. Rode down with her down to the shop. Walked into the shop. She's like, she gives him a hug. Says, oh, I'm trying to. This is my boy. This and that. He wants to talk to you about something. He's like, what's up? I was like, no, I was just seeing if you was taking any apprenticeships.
You was already thinking no, right?
He said no.
Damn, off the rip.
No, he said no. He just kept tattooing.
Damn.
I was like, I bet. I walked out. At that point, I was like, yo, fuck this shit.
You was over it.
I was like, yo, I'm not doing this shit. Fuck this shit. It's not for me. It's probably not my path.
Yeah.
Boom. I get home. She texts me. She's like, yo, the dude wants to let you know he apologizes. You know what I mean? If you can come back tomorrow, he wants to see your portfolio. So the thing was, he was trying to open up a shop, and the shop that he was working, that we went to, was the shop that he was working for somebody. So he didn't want the dude to know, like, yo, he's taking up apprenticeships because he's about to bounce.
Got you.
You know what I mean? So long story short, he checked out my portfolio. Was like, yo, I'm taking you.
He gave you a chance.
Gave me a chance.
See, for those of you out there, you could get 100 no's, but it's always that one yes, right?
Straight up.
Don't give up, right? More
Don't give
like,
up. Straight
yeah.
up.
All right, so he takes you under the wing. Now what happens? You do the apprenticeship.
Now I do the apprenticeship. I want to say like a year and a half. Then I get my license, and then I want to say like another year, and I do this tattoo convention Damn,
you was going gun ho with the shit. Like you didn't think like let me get my feet wet a little. You was trying to be.
Because
I give you props for that. A lot of people don't step in like that.
No, I was taking it serious, but the problem was I was still facing a lot of obstacles because I still wasn't good. You know what I mean? And at the same time, like I needed to get paid, bro. So like I had bills to get. You know what I mean? Like tattooing was not cutting it for me. So I had to like work other jobs and then tattoo at the same time. I was going to Johnson & Wales for graphic design, and I dropped out with a free scholarship, and I dropped out of that to chase tattooing.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? So like
you had to make it work.
You had to balance your things and really truly believe in what you really want and make sure you go full throttle. Yeah. Don't look back. Yeah. As long as you keep moving forward, you're always gonna progress and always get better. Exactly. You know what I mean? So you do the convention. So I do that tattoo convention, and I enter this piece in black and gray, small black and gray, and I had hit this dude up last minute, like, yo, if you can show up like within the next 20 minutes, I can get you in. Right. And I can bang out this tattoo to enter the piece. Right. Because there was a deadline. So boom, I enter the piece in. I want to say, so I enter the piece, boom. Long story short, I win. You won. First place.
Oh shit, that's crazy. You must have been like, yeah, it's my time to shine, baby.
I was pumped. That's, you know what I mean? So I want to speed up the things. Boom. I want to say within that year, I'm sitting. I applied for Ink Master.
I was just about to get into that. So this is how you got into Ink Master? So all right, let's talk about it.
So I applied to Ink Master.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's crazy. I applied to Ink Master because I was getting the momentum. I was feeling myself. So I was like, yo, fuck it. You know what I mean? Let me try to get on this. Boom. They didn't hit me. They didn't hit me up.
They didn't hit you?
Nope. The next year,
you do not have what it takes.
Yep, to be an Ink
Yo, that's one of my favorite shows, bro. I can't believe you've been on that show. That's fucking fire. So, all right. So then a year later, what happens?
So a year later, it's my birthday.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there my birthday, and the TV's playing Ink Master.
Again.
Yeah. And I'm just looking at it, and I'm just like, yo, one day I'm going to be on that show.
That's crazy. That's fire, bro.
I said, one day I'm going to be on that show. And I just turned 25. So 25, my birthday is 2/25.
Yeah.
So for me, when I turned 25 was a big year for me.
Got you.
So it was kind of crazy that energy had already harnessed itself. I was already projecting that to the universe. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I looked at it and I'm like, yo, on my birthday, I'm like, yo, one day I'm gonna be on that show. And it wasn't like I was trying to like put so much energy
positive
into it
affirmation.
And nothing. It was just a quick little thought.
Yeah.
I want to say a month later,
they called.
I'm sitting working electrical in Boston, doing some electrical panels and stuff while I'm still tattooing. So I'm working early in the morning in Boston and then going to the shop to tattoo. Yeah. So I'm working electrical. I get a call. He is the dude Jesus that gave me the opportunity at the shop. Crazy. He's like, yo, this girl hit me up. Something about Ink Masters. You got to hit her back up ASAP.
Oh, you must have been bugging right there.
Crazy. I'm like, what the hell? I was like, yo, I'm taking a break. I'm sorry. I
would have been like, yo, I quit.
Almost. I was like, yo, this is an emergency.
Yo, that's crazy.
So, I call her back. Boom, boom. She's like, yo, listen, Taisha got called for Ink Masters. This is the girl's girlfriend. She's like, yo, Taisha got called for Ink Masters in the season of the rivals, and she picked you as her rival.
Oh, that is crazy, bro.
Bro, I didn't even put the application in. And my opportunity to be on Ink Masters wasn't even in my hands. It was in somebody else's hands.
That's
wild. And the reason why she picked me to be her rival was because that year that I entered that piece in the tattoo convention.
She wanted her get back.
She entered the piece as well, and she lost.
Oh,
so she held that in the next year. She held that, and she was like, "Yo, I'm gonna call this dude. Yo, he's my rival."
Oh, so she was just trying to get the get back. She was trying to shit on you on national TV. That's not even. So explain to me now. You get to Ink. Did you?
I was 2.5 years of experience.
You didn't even have experience like that.
I did not.
I bet you they told you that a whole bunch of times too. Every time you was on 100%. The show, right? You don't even got experience like that.
Come on, man. I'm tattooing with like artists from New York, California, Florida. They got 16 years. You know what I mean? Like come on, of experience.
Yo, that's. How did that make you feel, bro? How did that make you feel? You must have been like, this is what I gotta do, right? Like.
So it's mad funny. Like I'm trying to give somebody I'm trying to give your audience some nuggets here.
Yeah. Give them the whole game. Give them the whole thing.
What's crazy about it is that once that opportunity came and things was happening, I put the application in, and now we're going through all the screenings and stuff or whatever, and they finally said, "Yo, you guys just got picked." That's when it really sat and hit me, like, "Yo, this is crazy.
This is real.
This is real."
Yeah.
And another time it hit me is when I was in the hotel waiting to actually film for the first time.
Wow.
So it was like, yo, like this is I can't believe I'm here. Like I can't believe I manifested.
You were having that moment.
I manifested this thing.
Yeah.
There was such an energy happening that I could not handle.
You was overwhelmed, right?
I was overwhelmed.
Yeah.
My whole thought and process was like, yo, I'm gonna get murdered by these dudes. Yeah. I was like, as long as I don't get kicked out first, I don't care.
You still on there.
And guess what? I didn't get kicked out first. I got kicked out second.
Wait, I didn't want to get to that. So hold on, you didn't wait. This is the audition that you get to?
Nah, this is the actual competition.
Okay.
I was like, yo, because you obviously go in the house with 18 artists.
Right.
So it's 18 artists in one house, and then you do challenges, and one by one they all get kicked out.
Exactly.
So my thing was like, yo, I'm the least experienced. I know for a fact that I'm gonna probably be the least.
You was cool with that, yeah.
I knew for a fact. I was like, yo, this is my opportunity. I'm not gonna say no.
Exactly.
But at the same time, it took a lot of balls because I knew I was gonna be exposed. You know what I mean? Like the whole world's gonna see me, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like that's on a whole different type of level that I can't. Like we can go on a whole.
Did that make you feel like that automatically? Did that make you feel like nervous and everything like that? Absolutely, right?
Absolutely.
Gotcha. Now,
I was still young, man. 25 years old too.
I totally get that. Was it staged or was it like real reality TV?
Nah. It's real.
It's very real.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these TV shows be staged.
No,
sometimes.
so they might stage the stage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And place the people in the. You know what I mean?
But you really get like a time limit and all that stuff because you get like a certain amount of hours.
Oh yeah,
is that all real?
Oh, that's real.
Okay.
Yeah. Like if it's like, yo, listen, you guys got 4 hours to do this tattoo. 4 hours.
And they on the nose with it. Like they say,
they'll have a time. Yeah, they'll put your machines down.
Oh, it's for real.
You know what I mean? They're filming you.
Yeah.
So they got the footage.
Because obviously they cut it up when you see the show, but like, so they actually do the whole 4 hours, the whole 3 hours is really timed.
Not to try to give too much, but you know what I mean? Like they can spice it up however they want. You know what I mean?
Okay, exactly.
They got so many clips.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm also into filming too. Bro.
Yeah. So, all right, you didn't get eliminated the first round is what you're saying, right? Yeah. The second you got eliminated?
Yep.
And then what happened at that moment? Like, how did you feel at that moment? You still probably felt great, no? Like you was actually on.
No.
You was tight, huh?
Hell no, bro. I was for those who didn't watch it, for me, like I did the worst tattoo I ever in my life.
Wow, what'd you do if you don't mind me asking?
It was a pinup girl.
Oh, I got a few pinups. Yeah, actually, ones that I regret too.
Hideous, like
it was bad.
Hideous, saggy titties.
You gave her one of the Moochie mamas,
like like just the overwhelming of just the competition and stuff. You know what I mean? I was already pulling myself down. Some of the producers were telling me like, "Yo, don't give up," type shit. You know what I mean? But like my energy was just like already like.
You was on a negative vibe. But
in reality, kinda. So the nugget I was trying to say is like, yo, listen, you gotta project yourself. When you get that type of energy and the universe gives you that momentum, yo, run with it.
Go hard.
Go as hard as you can. Be fearless, because that's where the opportunities will happen. I got into argument. I want to say the second night with one of the artists. And that clip right there, the argument was the clip that was being run to promote our season.
Oh man, you could have been.
You know what I mean?
You could have probably still been on the show.
So what's crazy is another thing too is, after the show, like I told the producers, yo, if there's any opportunity for me to ever come back, please like hit me up. You know what I mean? They tried like 2 other times, shit didn't fall through. You know what I mean?
Because of you or because of them?
The artists or them, you know what I mean? Like
but it wasn't you. You was all for it.
I was always for it.
What do you wish that you could have done differently at that moment?
So this is what happened. At that point, I got to a point where I was like, yo, listen, if I'm meant to be there, I'll be there.
Gotcha.
And I left it. And guess what happened?
What happened?
5 years later, they hit me up.
Again?
And I went back on.
Oh, shit.
Because of that argument that I had with that kid.
Because drama sells.
At that time. You know what I mean? They brought me back.
So when you come back now, how did this one? Is this the season 5?
It was like in between seasons. So it was a grudge match.
And how did this work? Well,
it's like me and the other artists.
Yep.
We settle our grudge.
Got you.
So
Okay.
like, all right, we're gonna see who's better since you was talking all that shit. And we
I'm
didn't
already-
really get a chance to like settle it. We're gonna settle it right now.
Crazy.
5 years later.
So now, how long did you last this time around on the show?
No, it's it's 2 rounds.
Okay.
So you do 2 each artist do 2. They do 2 tattoos. I lost the first round and I lost the second round.
Damn.
Traditional.
That's crazy.
Because of the traditional. But
It wasn't your style.
Listen, I encourage people to go watch it. It's on Paramount.
I'm about to check it out tonight.
I mean? Go watch it for yourselves.
Yeah,
you know what I
that's
mean?
fine.
Like, at the
Season
end
5?
of the day, it's like, yo, give me something that I know how to rock.
Yeah.
You
So you want another shot? You saying it on the Jmack
Come on, yo,
Experience
hey, Ink
podcast?
Master, come on, let's go.
Yo,
Bring
give
it
him
back.
another shot,
Come on,
man.
let's
Real
go,
talk.
yo.
3rd time's a charm, no?
You know what I mean?
I think this will be the...
100. I'm getting that 100.
That's a fact, yo.
I'm getting that 100.
Yo, there's some pretty nasty people. I like
Nah,
that
yo,
shorty.
honestly,
the girl, what's that girl's name?
Ryan Ashley?
Yo,
Beast.
she's nasty,
Beast.
bro.
Listen, there's some phenomenal artists on
and
that
Tattoo
show.
Baby was on there too.
Phenomenal artists
She's
on that.
nasty too. Yeah,
she's
there's a
nasty.
lot. There's a lot of shit. Shorty's is fire. I ain't even gonna name baddies
Phenomenal.
too.
Yeah. Phenomenal.
Now, what did you go in there? Like, what's your style of tattooing? What do you prefer to tattoo?
I like.
Because you just said traditional wasn't your thing at that time.
No. So I like illustrative. You know what I mean? Like realism.
Yeah.
I don't mind a little bit of color. I don't mind a lot of color either. You know
do
what I mean? Just
portraits?
color. I love portraits.
Oh yeah, because a lot of people don't fuck with portraits.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
love
easy.
doing portraits.
You're
You know
nice
what
with
I
the
mean?
portrait.
Yeah.
Okay. And what else? Anything else? Portraits, realism.
Honestly, anything. You know what
You
I mean?
fucks with it all.
Besides cover-ups or
Cover-ups
fix-ups.
are
You know what I mean? When
bad,
people hit me
yeah.
up with like, yo, you think you can fix this? I'm not saying I can't.
Yeah.
It's just like,
It's a lot of work.
You know what I mean? Like at the same time, I'm at a level right now where I want to like produce pieces of artwork that I could like showcase and display.
Right,
You know what I mean? Sometimes like with cover-ups, you know what I mean? Like I like the challenging aspect of that.
Right.
Like, all right, it's challenging. Like, how can I really cover this shit? I bet.
Right.
It's not that I can't do it. It's just like,
It depends.
I'd rather have a brand new canvas. You know what I mean?
What's the craziest thing that someone's ever asked you to tattoo on them? Like the craziest thing.
I really haven't had too many like crazy requests.
Yeah.
I mean, like I could maybe back in the day. You know what I mean?
Like, you know, not for nothing. Like, because I had somebody one time tell me that. Yo, this is a crazy story. Shout out to Cali Taz, by the way. He was on my show.
Yeah, for sure.
He told me that a dude wanted him to tattoo the inside of his butthole. Like some wild shit. Like, what's the wildest shit? I know there'd be some wild requests. So
Butt
like
cheeks?
butt cheeks, all right. Anything
No
else?
butthole. I don't know about no butthole.
He said
dog.
around the butt. I was like, yo, that shit was nasty work, bro. I don't know.
Hey,
who
yo,
wants
listen,
to shit like
whoever it was, I apologize. Because
Yeah, yeah.
honestly, like we was having the consultation.
Yeah.
And it was kind of moving forward. You know what I mean? I was like, all right, like it's kind of challenging. You know what I mean?
You was down to do it though? Somewhat.
Until the day came, and then I was like, "Yo, what am I doing?"
Yeah, some tattoos not worth
It's
it.
just
Right?
like it's just like, what am I doing? You
This
know
a
what I
little
mean?
too
Like,
much.
This is gonna take too long for me. Like
Mentally, you know, too much mental preparation.
I couldn't,
It's not
bro.
worth.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. At least you were honest, right? You didn't go through with it and then maybe fuck it up. That's another
Hey,
thing.
yeah,
you know?
100%.
Now, what if a client is like super scared of needles? Like would you still want to do the tattoo? Would you find a solution, or you'd be like, you know what? Nah, I'm good. I'm not even gonna fuck with it. Like,
I mean, I'm willing to work with the person, but at the same time, if the person's like adamant that they just like super scared, then I'm gonna tell them like, listen, maybe this is not
this
for
is
you.
not. You shouldn't be getting tattoos, buddy.
What the fuck are you doing here?
Nah, because I've heard there's been cases where like a dude will literally start the tattoo, and the person's like bugging out, screaming, and all types of shit.
Actually, that happened to me one time, but it's crazy. So this girl wanted a tattoo. She wanted a tattoo on, you know.
She said, "Do my whole body." You're like,
bro, I started.
You done tattoos before?
I did like one line, bro. She was like, yo, I don't want to do it anymore. I was like, yo, you got like a line on you. Like, I don't want to do it.
Yeah. So you stopped?
Obviously, I stopped. I was like, yeah, I bet. But yo, she actually came back and got a whole big ass fucking piece. So
you
I was
couldn't believe it?
confused as to why the fuck was that. I guess like that day she just psyched herself out to the point where like she felt like she couldn't do it. The second time, yo, bro, she beasted through it.
She just sat through the whole thing?
Sat through the whole thing.
What was the longest tattoo you ever done? How many hours?
Like 12 hours.
Damn, that's a long fucking time, bro.
Yeah.
That's and they sat right through it. Because
Yeah.
I know after a while it starts to get really numb.
They
bro.
were adamant. They wanted that shit done.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't want to force it
This is
though.
yo, listen.
Yeah.
For those of you out there who want to get dope work with your artists and don't try to rush
force
it. You know what I mean?
right?
Don't force
Yeah.
it, because at the same time, there's a lot of y'all out there, and I'm not trying to like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no,
But
we being realistic here.
Some people
Keep it
out
real.
there, yo, don't get me wrong, man. Like, there's a lot of, you can have more sessions done to your pieces.
Yeah.
But some people they just want coverage.
And you make a masterpiece.
So they don't care about the art. They just care about the coverage.
Yeah, nah.
And it's like, yo, over time, then you're gonna complain as to,
Yeah.
oh damn, I got the shitty tattoos from the shitty artist.
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, you wanted those tattoos at the same time, and you wanted some cheap ass shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And hey,
So you're saying everybody out there, be guided by your tattoo artist, no? Like take
do
your
your
advice.
research. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Do your
exactly.
research, and you know what I mean. Don't rush your artist.
And if he's telling you, yo, I think you should do 2-3 sessions,
Yep.
come back for the 2 sessions, the other 2
100%.
sessions, no?
Yep.
Because if you forcing it too, like, and nothing
And
is
be
good when you force
patient. Be
it.
patient, because some people just want it right away.
What do you mean right away? Like finish right away?
Just like, you know what I mean? Like right before it heals, like they already trying to come back. It's like, yo, bro, like.
Well, that was another question I have
Yeah,
for you.
man.
How important for those people that don't know out there, because there's a lot of people that got tattoos and they get fucked up. We see this all the time, even on TV shows. Then they want to complain, but aftercare, right? It's
Yeah.
a major thing. You could do a great tattoo, but if they don't take care of it,
Well, so what's crazy about aftercare, this is my whole logic about aftercare, and I know some people might think otherwise, but it is what it is. I honestly, personally think like people do more damage than good to their tattoos half of the time when you try to teach them aftercare, because they're trying to do what they think they should do instead
they
of
overthink
actually
it.
listening to what the actual artist is telling them to
exactly.
do. You know what I mean? So like, you got to make sure your hands are clean. Sometimes, you know what I mean, people are picking at it and stuff, and then, you know, trying to rush the whole process. Like, oh, like that scab's about to fall. Like, oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, don't do that.
Like, when you have a cut and you pick out your cut,
It's there forever.
the skin underneath is lighter than your normal skin, because you didn't allow that scab to actually
to heal.
100% for the scab to fall off. So it's the same process.
Yeah, so aftercare, we would say, is more important sometimes than getting the actual tattoo, no?
Yeah,
The
absolutely.
aftercare, yeah, because that's going to determine if the colors stay, if
Yeah.
the lines still look the same.
Well, that also
Doesn't
depends on the
fade.
artist too.
Exactly.
The application of the artist too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How much are you packing the color, or are you packing the, you know what I mean?
Because I didn't know, like, sorry to cut you, I didn't know for a while. Even I think I was maybe a few tattoos in. I used to drown my shit in fucking A&D ointment. Like for like, I used to put mad A&D on it. And they're like, bro, you can't do that.
Is sticky if you think about it. So like all the bacteria, you walking outside and there's dust and shit. That dust is gonna stick right to your arm, and now your shit is getting fucking. You know what I mean? Like,
now I apply the minimum. You know, you gotta put a little bit. And somebody told me that.
To be honest, you know what I do? Dry heal. I don't
just let it dry?
I don't do shit to my tattoos.
Damn, that's crazy.
Shit's a scab. I know. Hey, listen.
And you feel like that's the best way sometimes? Well, everyone has their own opinion, right? Yeah,
that's what I do. And everybody does what they, you know what I mean? I tell everybody always, you know, you got to wash your antibacterial soap.
Absolutely.
You know, make sure it's non-scented. You know what I mean? Make sure you dab it, you know, when you dry it. Don't like fucking sit there. Like,
scrub it off.
Scrub it mad hard and soak it with mad soap at the same time. Like, you know what I mean? And don't wash it 3 times a day.
Yeah.
Because it's like a cut. You know what I mean? When you washing a cut 3 times a day, that cut is staying moist.
Exactly.
So that you're not allowing the scab to actually fully dry.
Nah, you're exactly right. You're exactly right. Are you thinking of doing any other tattoo shows or reality TV shows in general besides Ink Master? There's a few out there.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but to be honest, unless it's Ink Master,
you really like Ink Master.
like for me, it's just like that's where I started. So it's like, you know what I mean. It just doesn't make any sense for me to go to another tattoo show.
Well, I like Black Ink. I watch Black Ink too.
It's funny you say that.
That's what I was thinking of.
It's
Black
funny you say
Ink.
that.
Black Ink is fire.
I don't want to talk about it because, you know what I mean.
Nah, go ahead. Like, we need the tea, man. What happened?
Maybe,
you was gonna be on that?
Maybe I'm coming out with my own show.
Ooh, I like that. So let me know, bro. I want to be one of them people that come to the shop just to parlay and shit.
You gonna be in there.
That'll be dope.
You gonna be in there.
I watch Black Ink Chicago, and obviously the New York one, and I watched the Compton one. Those shits are dope. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Like I like those. So I watch every season. Like sick. I'm a fan. So sick. I definitely I love tattoos, bro. I love art. I started off with music as well, and then I wanted to get into that. So now you also do music.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing music for?
So music is a huge passion of mine.
Yeah.
Like when I say huge passion, it's probably like super up there. Like probably
besides the tattooing and the art and all that?
Probably like
your first passion?
further than tattooing.
Got to. Yeah,
but it's just like it's been put in the back burner because it doesn't make money.
Yeah, I could agree with you, bro.
You know
I'm on the same page, brother.
But
and you need to spend money to do music. That's 100%. What people don't get. You have to invest. You gotta have the crazy music video. You gotta go to the studio. Like it's all money. Like if you don't got the budget, it's really difficult to make it in music. Yeah. People don't get that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know? Like some people get lucky. Obviously, they go viral for one song, but like it doesn't happen like that. Like people don't get that. Yeah, but
see, like I'm a true hip hop artist.
Exactly.
So like I'm like rooted. Like I'm rooted into that. Like I love
lyrical shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Boom bap. You know what I mean?
Like, we might have to do some shit, bro.
I like to mix it up because I don't, like I said, I'm a weird. I'm an artist. I'm a different type of.
It's not weird. You're different.
I'm different. You know what I mean? So
you don't follow trends.
I like to like do something that's different and not purposely.
Exactly.
Like I'm not trying to like be Lady Gaga.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I mean? Trying to do
Ice Spice.
like I'm trying to be me, but in my own unique way, and try to do something that hasn't been done. I'm bilingual too, so I speak Spanish. So I want to do some Spanish music.
Nice.
I speak Creole, so I want to do some Cape Verde music.
You might have to start doing it, switch it up, do some fucking.
I kind of like sing a little bit, you know what I mean? I can hold a tune, you know what I mean? So I might sing some for the ladies,
with the little auto tune and shit,
you know. So all that stuff, you know. So I might get my Chris Brown, you know what I mean? I dance. You
fuck with the dancers too?
I'm a dancer, bro.
Oh, that's crazy.
I'm mostly crump dancer, but I do. Or like hip hop.
Yeah, so you a jack of all trades, yo. I like that, man. You got a few things going on.
On with the odds, baby.
Now there's a special event coming up, man, and I know that one of the events I went to, actually, bro, you fucking smoked it. I ain't even gonna lie, like you did your fucking thing. And shout outs to you, bro. Real talk, like them art pieces. I wanted to take that shit home. I ain't even gonna lie, like I think somebody bought it though, but it was fucking crazy. But so now the 24th, which is this Saturday coming up, you want to speak on this art battle that's coming up, man? Will you be there?
Yeah, 100%, man. Our battles, man. Shout out to Mike.
Yeah, word up, bro. Shout out to Mike.
Shout out to Mike. You know what I mean? He's been putting up these great shows for us. You know what I mean, for the community and stuff. And it's an amazing show. Y'all should pull up. You know. So for those who don't know, is a competition. 12 artists. You know, we paint for 20 minutes. So each round is 20 minutes, and the first round is for 6 artists, and they pick 2. And then the second round, another 6, and they pick another 2. And then the third round is the last remaining 4 artists.
How many battles have you done so far that you've been in? Did you start from the very beginning that he did? Or?
So I don't even know, to be honest.
He told me he got more than like 24 battles that he's done already.
That's crazy.
You've been in most of them?
I've been in a few. Shit. Maybe not 24.
Okay.
I don't think I've done 24. And if I have, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But
you've done a good amount of battles.
I've done a couple. Yeah, I did one in Boston too.
Oh,
so
fire.
I did championship. I won championships in Boston.
Oh shit, you moving up.
And then it's crazy because then we did another championships in Rhode Island.
Got you.
And I didn't win that one.
You didn't win that one.
But then that same night, I got an email saying that I got still invited to championships in New York.
Oh shit! Did you go?
So I went.
And where in New York was it at?
I forgot. Honestly.
All right, but it was in the city. So what happened over there?
It was amazing. It was dope.
Fire.
But I didn't make it past the first round. You know what I mean?
People be going in, right?
Bro, there was this dude. He did a whole city landscape with like a roller and like chiseling.
Oh, the ones that they be doing down Times Square, bro.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? So it's like putting little, you know what I mean, little specs here and there. This dude was done before I was even like
in minutes.
You know what I mean?
In minutes. They do that because I got one done. I paid for one, bro. They did that in like 10 minutes.
Yo, his painting sold for $900.
No fucking way, yo. Shout outs to him.
Yeah, shout outs to him, man. Yo, peace, whoever you are.
Yeah, you didn't remember his name, huh?
I don't.
There you fuck that motherfucker.
I don't. Maybe if I would have went to second round, maybe.
Now, what makes you want to compete in these battles? You just would like to test your, see if you still got it, or like what makes you want to compete?
No, so I've been so wrapped up with tattooing, man, that I just want to get back into my roots.
It brings you
just,
back,
yeah,
right?
just like, you know, just these hands
Yeah.
and getting dirty with the ink.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Now I got to get dirty with the paint,
Yeah.
the pencil, pen. It's just, it's more.
And you have more open creativity level, right?
Yeah,
You
it's
get
just
to
the
do what you
challenging
want.
aspect of banging out a 20-minute painting. Like,
Exactly.
like who can bang out a, you know
That's
what I mean?
fast,
like,
too.
it's fast, bro.
Yeah.
Time goes by quick.
When you're doing
and
it,
at
right?
first it was like getting over the nerves, because
Yeah.
everybody's sitting there watching too at the same time. So
Yeah.
like I remember the first few ones I was like shaking and stuff, trying to
You don't
paint.
want to fuck up.
You know what I mean? I'm over here nervous, like my adrenaline's pumping. I'm like, yo, everyone's watching. I'm
Yeah.
like 20 minutes, like
They're like, that nigga sucks.
I'm looking at my paints. I was like, dang, goddamn, like I gotta do this, gotta do that. I'm mad critical of myself,
that's
so I'm like,
just
so it's just overcoming that and thinking strategic too.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, you gotta be strategic. You know, playing out. You know, what can you do in 20 minutes? You know what I mean? And what's gonna somewhat captivate the audience?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because
yeah,
you can
yeah.
sit there and paint. I can paint anything personal to me, but it
Exactly.
might not be. You know what I mean? They might not
what they want.
Yeah, resonate with
What the
them
people
and
want.
stuff. Yeah, exactly.
What do you like so much about doing these art battle events? Like, besides, like you just said, like competing, obviously, like brings you back to your roots. But anything else? Like, is it the people that are watching? Like the atmosphere? Like, there's got to be something else.
So I'm just a competitive dude, man.
You want to see who?
Yeah,
who you
it's
can
just
go
like,
against?
and at the same time, like I want to really immerse myself with the
Right.
community. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
feel like that. This is probably like the closest I've been with the community in
right.
the sense of like I met so many dope artists through the art battle, and it's like shout out to them. You know,
Shout out to them.
anybody who has done art battle.
Word. Shout out to
100%. You know what I mean? Because it takes balls to actually get
Yeah.
up on that stage or wherever, you know, platform it is, and actually bang out 20-minute painting, knowing that you could do better.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's
yeah.
like you could do better, and
But your time limit.
But your time
you
limit
gotta rush
is
it.
it's holding you back from. But it's you know
That's
what I
when you
mean?
get to see who's nice
You know
and
what I
who's
mean?
not.
You know what I
you know
mean?
what I mean? That's a fact. That's
So-
a fact. Go ahead.
So my bad. I met this girl. Shout out to Aganza.
Oh, shout out to Gonzalo. That's the
You know
homie
what I
right
mean?
there, man.
So I met Aganza at a Chip Doug
Yeah.
show. It
Right.
was an art show. It was the first time we had met, and her art just like captivated.
nasty,
I saw
bro.
her paintings, bro. I was like, yo, that shit's fire. You know
I
what
say it all the
mean?
time. She's one of my favorite, hands
Yo,
down, right now.
beast,
Like, nasty with it.
beast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was crazy. And then like I want to say like a couple years after we did the art battle, and she
You're
was
like-
there, and I was like, oh
you're
shit.
like, oh,
I
it's
was
my
like,
time to
damn,
shine.
that's, yo, nah, but it was like it was
Yeah.
more like,
But it was love. It was love.
It was
It's
like,
always
yo, that's
love. Yeah.
fire. Like,
Yeah.
yo, you doing this? Like, yes,
Yeah.
finally. You know what I mean? I want
Yeah.
like more people to join, because at the
That's
same time,
crazy.
yo, honestly, like I was winning a couple
And you're like,
back to
damn,
back.
this is unfair.
Like, I don't want to be the bully. Can somebody bully
Can
me?
somebody else win?
You know what I mean?
Him again?
And it's like I'm not trying to be conceited.
You be having the
you know what I
haters
mean?
like,
cocky.
he
but
won
it's like-
again.
Like I was getting that. It was like, yo, like. So
now, what do you dislike about the battles? Like, because I'm sure not everything is peachy about these battles. What do you dislike? What do you wish that could be like maybe changed? Like how they judge it? Like you just said, like you're always the one winning. You think maybe they should try to bring more people maybe that could be like on certain levels? Maybe they should have different type of levels of competitors, right? Like let's say beginner level artists, and then intermediate level artists, and then like pro artists. Would you think that make a difference or not really?
nah,
Because they don't take away the whole
I love the
excitement, right?
fact, because I remember there was a couple of times where young kids actually joined.
Went on it.
So
Okay.
that was dope.
Yeah,
that was dope
yeah.
to see, like the little
That's
kids.
dope.
You know what I mean? Like I
Trying
would
to
love
hold
to
down
see,
the
yeah,
big
holding,
dogs.
yeah, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that would be so fire. You know what
that's
I mean?
crazy.
To see like more kids actually, you know what I mean,
Compete.
competing too as well. But I would say, yo, listen, Mike, no offense, the music, my guy.
Yeah.
The music sometimes I gotta bring my own music
If you
sometimes.
playing Taylor Swift.
Yeah, it's just be playing the same tunes all the time. Can we, like, you know what I mean?
Yo,
Like,
Amphy, get a DJ in that
yo,
bitch.
can we get some, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not
You
trying
want-
to get some
Yeah,
rah-rah
yeah,
music,
yeah,
but at
yeah.
least can we like switch it up?
So
you
switch
know
up
what
the
I mean?
tones a little.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
tones be a little.
That's it. That's
They be
all
playing,
the play.
baby, I like it.
It's like, yo, how much? Yeah, come on, bro. Like,
I think I seen your brother. Shout out to Jay Sathi. He about to get on next, but I think I seen him with his beats on, bro. He was tuned down. He's like, fuck this
bro.
shit.
100%.
He had his own beats on.
I'm about to bring my own music. The only problem is I can't hear them say like, yo, 5 minutes left.
I seen him with the beats headphone. I said, oh, this guy's smart. Yo, he got his own shit going on.
Nah, it's fire.
That's
man.
fine. That's fine. Now, how do you prepare for these art battles? You just show up. You don't really prepare, or you just go and whatever you're feeling that day, you just do it.
Nah, I like to think, trying to like plan a couple pieces ahead. You know what I mean? But sometimes I just go there, try to read the crowd, try to see like how it is, and then I can kind of like pinpoint which piece would probably would be stronger. You know what I mean?
Got you. Do you practice the pieces before you do them, or you do them on the spot?
Nah, I do them on the spot.
Oh, that's fire. Shout out to you, man. That's dope. So it's like freestyling and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I actually did a couple dope pieces.
Yeah.
On one of the battles that I actually went back to my studio and actually repainted it.
Got
with
you.
my own time.
You did it to another level.
And it came out pretty fast.
That's crazy. Now, so I'm assuming everybody who hasn't got your tickets yet, make sure you get your tickets for the art battle at Ladder 133 on August 24th. You're gonna be there once again, you said?
Yep.
And you're also gonna be on the one September 21st?
Yes, sir.
There's another one coming up, so
I'm
gonna
be on all of them. I'm gonna be on all of them.
So you're trying to be the best. You gotta get with the best. You heard? Is there like anything that you wish you could do different that you haven't done yet in any of these, like the past art battles, or maybe in the future art battles coming up?
Yes, good.
As far as you,
good question. I would say I would love to freestyle.
Okay.
Because I'm usually looking at an image to give me a reference, so I can like do it faster.
Yeah.
But I would love to just freestyle, just to get a piece out there. But it's like at the same time, I want to be strategic to try to like make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
so you got like a little cheat code though, if you don't mind. You don't mind me trying to instigate.
I mean, it's not a cheat code.
You still gotta do it. Obviously.
It's not.
But you have it there. Like you're not doing it off the top. You know what I mean? Pause.
Yeah,
but you're not. You're,
like if I'm like drawing like a face. Or something,
yeah,
you know what I mean? I got the face right there, so I can at least
yeah.
see my angles and
Right,
stuff.
right,
You know,
right.
the proportions and stuff. Like make sure like, all right, this is way too close to that. You know what I mean? Just to help out.
Exactly.
But hey,
you want to switch it up though? Maybe we could tell Mike.
Yeah.
No more.
Nah.
We gotta switch it up. Maybe one time.
I mean,
see how it goes. Right? You never know.
You never know.
That'll be fine.
Honestly, I'm up for the challenge, so I'm not gonna say no.
I bet. I'm gonna let Mike know. I'm sure he's gonna watch this, so we'll figure that out. Now, what's next for ELTON, man? What's next for you, brother?
What's next?
Besides the art battle, anything else that I missed?
Man. Music, man.
You getting back into music?
I really want to get back into this music and filming. So,
you do film too?
So I want to get into the movie industry.
Okay,
nice.
Not
out there, but in here. You know what I mean? Nice. That's another top,
lane.
That was the top patch. The music and filming, top.
Yeah, they go hand in hand.
Top, bro. You
got to be able to
movies, perform. Skits, whatever. Right. You know what I mean? So I definitely want to come out with a couple movies.
We got to work on a few things, bro.
I've been working on a couple scripts. You know what I mean? So. Just trying to keep moving forward, elevate. Man. You know what I mean? I like it. Yeah. Anything else that you want to promote right now that you got going on? Maybe specials or something that I didn't cover or I missed? At the tattoo shop. At the moment, not really.
Where's the tattoo shop located, by the way?
We're located in East Providence.
All right, nice.
Yep, 152 Warren Avenue.
Nice. You got a page for that?
What's that?
You got a page for your tattoo shop?
A what?
A page, like an Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
What's the name of the shop?
It's OWTA ____.
Yeah. That's make sure you hit them up for your tattoos.
Yeah, for sure. All follow DO.
Nice.
_ART3.
I bet. Now you take walk-ins, appointments, whatever. It don't matter.
No. So I don't do. I'm appointment only.
Appointment only. Okay.
Yeah. So like I said, I don't tattoo everything right now. Right. You know what I mean? So like I'm very picky on what type of pieces I really want to tattoo. Mm-hmm. Just to put out there, you know what I mean? So I'm not for everybody. This is why we gotta get all these questions covered. Yeah, for sure. All right, make sure you hit him up for your tattoos. ELTON will be happy to work with you if he can. I'm sure he's not gonna just steer you along the way. You know, he'll 100%. Let you know. I'll be real. You know what I mean? Like if I can't do it, I can't do it. You exactly. Know what I mean? Like you put them in the right direction, right? 100%. Now, where can they follow you at on social media once again? DO _ART3. That's my IG page.
Facts.
Sir.
Now, can we agree that all the experiences that you went through got you to where you are today?
My bad. You could also follow us at our onewiththearts.com.
Onewiththearts.com. I like that. You got a website?
Yes, sir. Got a website, so you can see the YouTube page. Got a
Nice.
YouTube page. We got a couple podcast episodes.
Oh, lit.
Nothing like this, you know what I mean?
Nah,
y'all
it's
on
all
point,
good.
you know what I mean?
We try, man.
Y'all on point for sure. But if you guys want to come check out One With The Arts podcast is also there, and we got a couple videos. You can see some of my music in there too as well, you know.
Well, yo, if you ever
SoundCloud,
want to get your podcast on, brother, I don't know if I told you before the show started, but Conversations Podcast, make sure you reach out to them. Shout outs to them as well. And you get your podcast on, man. This is anybody can come through and do their podcast. Yeah. Now, can we agree that all the experiences that you went through got you to where you are today?
100%.
100%. I like that.
100%.
Any advice for those out there that may be experiencing the same things that you're going through or that you went through?
I would say don't give up. You know, keep striving for your goals, you know, and stay committed and dedicated and contribute something to society, because this world right now is kind of chaotic and shit. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
And we need to stick together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And support one another, because they're trying to divide and conquer.
Facts.
And we don't fuck with that.
That's a fact. I like that. We're going to get into Album of the Week real quick.
Album of the week on the Jmack Experience Podcast.
Album of the week this week is F1 Trillion by Post Malone. He kind of went country on this album. I don't know if you heard it yet, but it's all right. I fuck with a few songs, but I'm not really too impressed. Now, movie of the week on the Jmack Experience Podcast. Movie of the week is The Union with Mark Wahlberg and Halle Berry. That's Bae right there. I don't know if you checked it out, but
I haven't seen it yet.
it's fine. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
So just check it out when you get a chance.
Sick.
Now, any last words or special shout outs that you would like to mention, my brother, before we sign off?
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely,
First
bro.
and foremost,
Absolutely.
you know what I mean? I appreciate it, man. Thank you for this awesome time, you know, like just
Facts.
being able to just talk and and get my
Your story out
my
there.
story out there. You know, I appreciate that, because it means a lot to me.
For
you know
sure,
what I mean?
bro. Anytime.
And it's just the beginning.
I'm sure there's
Stay
many more to
tuned,
come.
You know
Word.
what I mean? It's just the beginning, and we're gonna keep growing. We're gonna keep getting bigger and bigger, and I'm coming, man. This whole music shit, I'm not even playing, yo. Y'all,
Stay tuned.
something's coming.
Stay tuned.
Something's coming.
You heard it first on the Jmack Experience Podcast. Thanks for so much for being on the show, my brother.
Thank you, man.
Episode
Thank you.
37. ELTON, you already know. Make sure you go to the art battle on the 24th. We are signing out. We out of here. Peace.
Thanks for coming on Jmack Experience Podcast. Be sure to come on for another episode every single week. Until next time, peace.